back to my channel. So this is your girl Bree, and I am so excited about 2019 and all of the things that it has to offer. I feel like 2018, it wasn't so bad, but 2018 definitely had some hands, okay? And I got knocked down a couple of times, but I'm here in 2019, and I just want to grab hold of all the opportunities, you know, that's been surfacing and things that I really want to get into and do, things you guys have been requesting of me to do, especially on YouTube. So I'm here, honey, okay? I have a new bob. I cut my tresses off. Yes, I did. It wasn't really like, you know, oh, new year, new me, whatever. I pretty much just do whatever I want with my hair when I want. As you can see, it's like bluish green, and you know, I just wanted to do a different look. So we're here, and I thank you guys for rocking with me up until this point. There has been a lot of requests about my brow tutorial and a request for everyday makeup tutorial, which I'm gonna do after I film this. So we're just gonna go right into it. But today I'm gonna be filming my brow tutorial. Y'all know how I feel about brows, right? This is my natural brows. I'm gonna get up close to the camera because I don't know if you guys can see, but you see, like, I have the natural arch here, like, and it's inevitable that eyebrows are exactly the same. You see how this is arched and then one of them is rounded, but nonetheless, I love my eyebrows. I love them natural, but we all need a little fill-in sometimes, a little concealer here and there, especially when you have a popping look. You definitely want your eyebrows to be popping as well. What I cannot stand is that when we fill in our eyebrows, we do not go with the natural arch. You have a natural arch, you can create one, but don't do stuff like box your whole eyebrow in, make them bigger than what your eyebrow is supposed to be. It's just a lot. Let's just stick to being natural. We're not boxing eyebrows or anything like that in 2019 or beyond. We're not doing that. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna get started. And what I usually do first is I get my spindle brush. And this is just a regular spindle brush. I'll let y'all see that. Most of my brushes either come from Amazon or they come from Groupon. They originally cost about $150, $160. I don't buy any brushes that weren't that price before. So they were originally like $100 and something, and I get them on Groupon or Amazon for cheaper. There are some other people who like to go to Sephora. I have some Sephora brushes. I have some Ulta brushes. I have a lot of brushes. Like, as you can see, this is not even all of my brushes, but I have plenty. I'm still cleaning the brushes that I have, too many. Anyway, so the spindle brush is basically used to get all of your hair combed into one section. So what you're gonna do is just take the spindle brush and you're just gonna go up and over, because we wanna make sure they are all together so that when we fill them in, everything will go the same way. So again, I'm just doing that with the other side and just gonna comb that up and over, up and over. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I need to make sure I see my natural arch. As y'all can see, my skin is so dry. So sometimes I have to comb out this little skin here, dry skin, but I'm gonna keep it moving. And that's where I'm at with that. Now, I have a smaller brush, and this brush is by You Spicy. It's the number 9. It's really thin at the top, and this is what I use to start blending out my eyebrows. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I want to stop here and say that if you are still using black pencil or black gel, black pomade, anything black, get rid of it. Throw it away. Throw it away, because it's not needed unless you're lining your waterline here or something like that. Otherwise, it does not, I repeat, it does not belong on these eyebrows. Okay, it does not belong there. Okay, so I am using, like I said, I'm using Anastasia Beverly brow pomade in dark brown. And so what I'm gonna do is start by just doing like little hair-like strokes on my eyebrow. And I've had this literally, I think I've had this for over a year, and it still has so much in it. And then the gel that I used before was the NYX Eyebrow Gel, which I love it. It's like $6, and this is the color Espresso. So when this runs out, I'll use this. I do use pencils as well. I haven't used them as often since I got wind of like the brow gel, but you can use pencil or the brow gel. Both of them do the exact same thing. You just need to know how to work it with your hands and your eyebrows and all that stuff. So don't think that you just have to go get brow gel. This is just something that I use for my preference, okay? So here we go. So I'm gonna get closer to the camera, and I am just gonna go in, and I'm following my natural brow. I'm not doing anything. So see that? Just natural strokes, natural strokes. And you don't need to make your eyebrow longer unless your eyebrow is really short, but your eyebrow literally needs to like stop here. Like you don't need to elongate it. You don't need the eyebrow all the way down here past your eye. Like you don't need to do that. So we're just gonna finish this out here. And then once I get towards the front, I really try to be very gentle because I don't like harsh lines. So I try to outline here really lightly, and outline here as well, here. So that's where that spindle brush comes in, because this whole thing is all going the same way. It looks pretty good. And what I'm gonna do is, I know you guys see those lines there. So what I'm gonna do is, you see how this line is here? So I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe that up. And then I'm gonna take my spindle brush here, and I'm gonna brush out the product. So I still have a sharp line there, which I love. Most times the top of my eyebrow is always pretty natural. I will give it a little bit of an extra arch once I do the concealer. So you see it's not too dark. It still looks very natural. You comb this up and comb it over, and it looks great. And I'm just gonna wipe that there, okay? And I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Y'all gotta excuse my dry skin, child. It is at an all-time high today. I don't know what's going on. Again, I'm lining my eyebrow, just making not a harsh line, but enough. And the end of my eyebrows are always really tricky because they're kind of thick still down there, but we're gonna clean that up with the concealer, so no worries. Okay, so natural fill-in, natural fill-in. We do not need to box and do everything super harsh. Like, people be having skid mark eyebrows, and I just like, sis, can we please just not do that? So I'm just gonna go back in with my spindle brush, and I'm gonna brush this out. Just making sure that all of the gel is placed in the correct places. So, oh child, that dry skin. I will be doing a skin tutorial because my skin is never this dry, but it's been acting up lately. Anyway, so moving on. I'm gonna get my angle brush now. This is a little bit bigger than what I usually use, but this brush is by You Spicy, and it is number 13, so it has that angle there, which is what I'm looking for. And the concealer that I have fell in love with is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. I absolutely love it. I color correct with it. I also do my eyebrows with it. I also do a cut crease with it. I do a lot with this concealer. So this color is Deep Golden, and again, that is Full Coverage Concealer by NYX. So I'm just gonna take that in my angle brush, and you don't need a whole bunch. And I know a lot of people like to use the liquid, they use the liquid concealer, and I do use LA Pro Girl. I do have that, but I use that I use it on my face, but you can use this. A lot of people use their use this for their eyebrows. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the color Fawn. So you can use that as well. This is just what I'm using for my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead, this is all about precision. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this up. And I always start from the front first because I need to make sure my arch is there, honey. So even at the top. And I'll go here and really make sure I have a great line. And go back in where I missed to connect. And then we want to make that super precise. See? All right, so I'm going to do this other side. Same, you're gonna start with the front first. This is just what I do, but it's literally so much silence because you just want to make sure that the eyebrow is getting, you know, where it needs to be. Don't worry about if you get concealer, a little bit of concealer in your eyebrow. You can always go back with a brush and put gel back in it. So don't worry about that. We'll fix that. And so I'm gonna go back in because I got some concealer on my brow. So you can literally just go back in and get the place where it has concealer, make it look all brown again. And you're good. Okay, so we have good eyebrows. So now we need to blend. So I don't have a set blender, but I do want to use my new beauty blender from Crayon case because I just got a whole bunch of stuff from there, so I want to use that. And I don't ever blend dry. You can never blend dry because it's not going to blend, honey, and it doesn't go in your skin. I also do things a little bit different. A lot of people just wet their sponges. I like for my makeup to stay in place, so I do use setting spray to spray on my beauty blender. So I'm just going to spray it just a little bit, right, so that it's damp, you know, just a little bit. And I'm going to go in. I'm sorry, y'all. Always want to make sure you blend for your life, honey, okay? Because you don't want a whole bunch of concealer just sitting on top of your face and your face looking one color, and you know, you don't want that. And I'm just gonna spray a little bit more. And I really have to get like the pointy part because I don't want to wipe off the gel or any line that I just created. So. Okay, and now we have good brows. I just want y'all to have a closer look with my brows. This is very, very natural, okay? I blended in all of my concealer. I have my arch here. It's nice and pretty dark. And it's not boxed in the front. It looks very natural. It's not harsh at all. It's very great. So it's a very, very short tutorial. Eyebrow tutorial, but this is very, very simple, especially for beginners, because I'm no makeup artist, never claimed to be. However, I know how eyebrows are supposed to look, honey, and they are not supposed to look boxed, arch, or across your forehead, or look like skid marks. They don't look like that. So thank you guys for watching my eyebrow tutorial. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Please stay tuned for everything that's new. I am going to be doing more makeup tutorials. I really never wanted to do that, but I'm getting into it because everybody's like, you know, your face is always beat. You need to show us how to do this. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing all of that. So please, 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 if you haven't, please like and subscribe to my channel. Click that bell at the top so that when I upload videos, you can get an alert. And put some comments below. Tell me what you think. And just put down some comments about what you want to see in the future, things that maybe, you know, I could work on my eyebrows, some tips or whatever. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist by far, but I know how to do makeup on me. I know what works, and I think my eyebrows look pretty good for this 10-15 minute tutorial. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is @YouReadyB. That's YOUREADYB__. Follow your girl, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.